Hey guys, don't know. I'm just going to pick a little bit here. Good Friday or good Monday. I'm behind there. Playing with the ChordBuddy today. Got the ChordBuddy on the Perry guitar. Going to answer some of your questions that I've gotten for the next 9 minutes. I'm going to put the guitar down just for a moment so I can get the questions here. And I have one question that I will address in detail, so I'll do it last. And so, anyway, it says, is there any way, this is an email question, is there any way to place a capo on the guitar and still use ChordBuddy so I could move down the neck? The short answer is no, and I want to explain that. We actually made a prototype that did that. It had a little part that you would fold down, and then you could slide the ChordBuddy down the neck. You could shorten up the tabs. See, one thing you may not realize, as the guitar neck gets, as you go down the neck of the guitar, the frets get closer together. So your space between the frets closer together. So we actually did make a prototype that did that, and then we thought about it and we talked about it and we discussed it, and at the end of the day, ChordBuddy is a teaching device to learn guitar. It's not a cheater. It's not intended that you put ChordBuddy on the neck of your guitar and you never take it off. Now, if you have a hand issue, or if you have severe arthritis, or there's a medical or physical reason that you always will need to use ChordBuddy, that's a different story entirely. You're not using it to learn. You're just using it as an aid to help you play where otherwise you couldn't play. So, and for those people, we're coming out with some more tabs to allow you to play in different keys, okay? But just to make it as a capo, so you could slide up and down and play every key on the guitar. No, because it's a teaching device. We want you to use ChordBuddy as long as you need to, but no longer than you have to. Okay. So, and our goal is within 2 to 4 months of using ChordBuddy, you're done with it, and you're playing without it. Don't need it, and you're on to other keys, other chords, learning scales, whatever the case may be. All right, let's see. Also, I would love a video on using GarageBand with ChordBuddy. This came from Diane, by the way. Me too. I will do my best to do that. I actually did that on a YouTube video a year or two ago, and I'll readdress that, because GarageBand is a wonderful aid to use to record your music, and you can make tracks with it and all that. So it's very good. Let's see. Is it possible to play Wildwood Flower with ChordBuddy? It is, and I actually emailed Wayne back. It is, but here's the but to that. It would be just as easy to learn to play Wildwood Flower, since it's a picking song. It's melody. It's not a chordal song. If you're playing the melody with it, it would be really just as easy if you learned it without ChordBuddy. And I will be happy to teach that either on a YouTube or either on Facebook one day. Actually, that's one of the first songs my mother, after learning a few basic chords, taught me, with Wildwood Flower. So, yes, it is doable with ChordBuddy, but to be honest, by the time you learned it with ChordBuddy, you could learn it without ChordBuddy. So, So that's the answer. Now, if you're just asking, can you play it, you play the chords to that while someone else plays the melody, absolutely. It's very easy. Just uses 3 chords. So, all right, and so that's those. I want to get on to the last question, and I appreciate this. Hey, not everybody out there that sees ChordBuddy likes it. It's not made for everyone. That's why there's more flavors of ice cream than vanilla. But a lot of people don't understand it. That's the problem. But anyway, here's the email. Hi, Travis. First, congratulations on your success. But I must confess, I don't get ChordBuddy. I'm 47, have been playing guitar most of my life. I hear people saying all the time how hard guitar is. Now it goes on, and then it comes back. It talks a while about his playing and learning, influences, blah, blah. And it says, but I must confess, it wasn't that hard for me. I think your product is not needed. So let's talk about that. When I learned and when this person learned, there wasn't a ChordBuddy, and I was one of those people that it didn't matter if the strings were this high off the neck of the guitar and was made out of bob wire. I was going to learn guitar. Nothing was going to stop me from learning guitar. I practiced every day. My mother had to make me put it down to do homework, to go outside. I played it till my fingers, I couldn't even button my shirt, my fingers. I remember I had to get mother to button my shirt. I had played so long one night. So for me, if I was learning today, or someone that's like me, no. Do you need ChordBuddy? No, you don't, because you're going to stick with it. But I can tell you, from being a teacher for some 40 years of guitar, a lot of people just don't get it that quick. And especially today with kids, with having apps and everything, and to push a button and you can have it, their patience isn't that long. I can't tell you how many people I have taught that quit, that I wondered, had he stayed with it, had he or she stayed with it another week, another day or two, would that light bulb have clicked on? Because I can tell you, we all will get it, but it may be a week for one person, it may be 2 weeks for some person, it may be 2 months for some people. So we learn at different stages. We learn at different paces. One gets it quick, one doesn't get it quick, but we all get it. And that's been my fear with ChordBuddy, is that person that quit, would he have got it the next week? And would that person have become the next guitar virtuoso? Would he have become the next Van Halen? Would he have become the next Chet Atkins? That's something the world will never know, because they quit. So just let me explain ChordBuddy. And again, it's not for everybody, but most people that dog it, that have bad things to say about it, don't understand it. They've never seen one. That's up, except they may have seen a picture, but they haven't. Let's see, we got Bob. Hey, man, I appreciate you saying that, Bob. I agree with you. It's an amazing product for kids or adults. We have just as many adults see it, and they go, wow, I've always wanted to learn guitar. But most people that say bad things about it don't really understand what it is. They just see a piece of what they think is plastic with buttons on it, and they think it's a cheater. And it's really not. I mean, it may allow you to cheat in the chords in the beginning, but that's so you can focus on your rhythm and timing. So let me explain ChordBuddy to you. It's a teaching device, and it goes on the neck of the guitar, obviously, and it plays 4 chords. Each finger plays its own button. Pinky plays G, ring plays D, middle finger plays green, the C chord, and yellow is played with the index finger. The reason we did this is to allow you to focus on the right hand and not concern yourself with the chording hand, okay? That's where the disconnect happens. And in teaching, I can tell you, when you're trying to play the chords, and then you change, they always break the rhythm, have to reset their hand and start playing again. Then the stopping of their right hand becomes a bad habit just as well. So ChordBuddy allows you to just focus on getting on your rhythms, get your strum patterns, get your timing down without having to concern yourself with having to make the chords. And in our DVD and book, it teaches you it's actually five rhythm patterns. It starts you with a simple quarter strum, we go to an eighth strum, we go to a pick strum, alternating pick strum, and then waltz pattern, and then I call it the pop strum rhythm. So the goal is to don't worry about the chords, get your rhythms down. But what's happening with the left hand that you really don't realize is you're getting finger strength going on. You're getting dexterity between of your fingers, the independence of working them independently, because when you remove ChordBuddy and start making chords, you're going to have to be able to work all your fingers, right? So while you're getting your strumming down where the focus is, you're also getting some help here in finger strength and dexterity, all right? Then, once you get the rhythm and strumming, then here's what you do. Look, you actually start removing parts of the ChordBuddy. So now we've removed the red tab, which was making this shape for you. Actually, it would be like that. But anyway, it would make that shape. And now you actually really start learning your chords. Now we have shifted the focus from the rhythm hand to the left hand so you can learn your chords. So if you're doing, lay down your head, Tom Dooley, lay down your head and cry. Now you're playing that D chord on your own, all right? So once you learn the D chord, a couple of weeks go by, then you're actually going to pull the next one out, and you're going to learn the C chord, what these tabs were making for you. And then you're going to learn the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And in 2 to 4 months, you're done with it, and you hadn't got frustrated. So ChordBuddy just breaks it down into right hand first, then left hand, and then we put them together at the end. Rather than having, without ChordBuddy, to make the chords shift on time, do all your rhythms, you have to do it all at one time, we break it down for you. So that's what it does, and the proof is in the pudding. We've sold close to 500,000 ChordBuddies. I have thousands and thousands of emails from people that say, hey, ChordBuddy changed my life. I tried before and I couldn't play. I got frustrated and I quit. And then with ChordBuddy, the way it breaks it down, I was able to learn. So that's an explanation of ChordBuddy. Please, again, send me your requests and questions to Travis@ChordBuddy.com, Travis @ChordBuddy.com. It would do me a great favor if you would share this on your Facebook with your friends and let them know that I'm going to try to do this every day, sometime between the 9 and 10 o'clock hour. Sometimes when I'm on the road, I won't be able to, but I'll still try to. I'll do my best effort. It takes some time out of my day, and I know you take time out of your day to watch it. So I want to answer questions and do whatever is needed to help you learn to play the guitar and not get frustrated and not quit. Okay, so that's going to wind it up for today. Thanks for watching. Share this with your friends and email me at Travis@ChordBuddy.com. Have a great Monday, y'all.